Well, yes, sticks and stones can certainly break bones, but words can hurt you too.
She's beautiful, beautiful inside and out, and she couldn't see it because so many people were ugly. So many people had so many ugly things to say to her. She has got a smile that would just put you, I mean, you look at her and she's beautiful, man. For her to feel like that is not okay.
Today on Delmarva Live, you're going to hear more of this mother's heartbreaking story, who she blames for making her daughter feel so alone, and why some reactions are too little too late. Plus, you're going to learn signs that point to whether your child is being bullied or is the bully.
Social media is a place where a lot of bullying happens. It's also a place where kids speak in code. Do you know the teen meaning behind these words? Snow, salad, or Netflix and chill. We not only let you know their definitions, but we decode acronyms like KPC or Keep Parents Clueless.
You don't want to be clueless when it comes to being energy efficient, and with new technology, you can be more knowledgeable than ever before. WBOC's Evan Kozlov stops by to tell us about the latest in smart homes.
You also want to be smart when it comes to shopping for the holidays. See whether some pre-Black Friday sales are really the bargain you're looking for. Plus, learn how our website could help you save and win more than $200 in gift cards today.
And even if you don't win, you're going to feel like you did with today's recipe. We're in the Delmarva Live kitchen with DeFibos making fresh pasta rollatini with Hubbard pumpkin, crab, and mascarpone. Oh yes, Delmarva Live starts right now.
Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hoppa. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
Well, that sound you heard was the closing of another set of handcuffs as you brought in another of Monday's Most Wanted. April Jane Newkirk was wanted on charges of theft under $100 and CDS possession, not marijuana. We profiled her last Monday and she was located on Tuesday.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. I want to say congratulations real quick to Brenda Morris. She was named by the Greater Del Mar Chamber of Commerce as the 38th Citizen of the Year. Representative Tim Dukes described her with a quote that he said he stole from Facebook. He said, "You have never lived until you've done something for someone else who can never repay you." Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
The great-grandmother says she was taken aback because she didn't see what she had done that was different than anyone else.
She was just being her giving self. Yeah. And speaking of giving, Thanksgiving is only 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from today, believe it or not. And according to Feed America's Map the Meal Gap, 46.5 million people in the U.S., including 12 million children and 7 million seniors, rely on food programs. Now, the Delaware Farm Bureau, with help from Haas's Butcher Shop in Dover, will donate a Thanksgiving dinner to a family in need this holiday season. Now, the meal will be delivered completely prepared. Now, do you know a Delaware family deserving of this meal? You can nominate them by going to our website, WBOC.com. Nominations must be submitted by November 18th.
Okay, let's stay in this Thanksgiving parade. For the 34th year, needy families across Delaware will receive Thanksgiving dinner from Norman Oliver and his NOR Enterprises. Take a look here. Senator Chris Coons helping with deliveries a couple of years ago. This year, the food drive is hoping to feed 3,000 families.
Wow, and the giving doesn't stop there. Students, faculty, and staff from the Terry campus of Delaware Technical Community College are doing their part to make sure everyone gets a meal this Thanksgiving. They recently collected 2,300 non-perishable food items for the Delaware Transit Corporation Stuff the Bus Thanksgiving Food Drive. The drive benefited the Food Bank of Delaware. The items were delivered day before yesterday.
There you go. Well, oysters are a big part of the Thanksgiving feast for many on Delmarva. Now, here's your chance to hear from some oyster scientists, farmers, and restoration specialists about what's going on in the Bay. The Chesapeake Bay Foundation is holding an Oyster Expo in Easton next week, featuring videos, exhibits, and speakers. CBF and its partners in the Oyster Recovery Partnership recently celebrated the construction of a large man-made oyster reef in Harris Creek, just off the Choptank River. Now, the Oyster Expo is next Wednesday from 5:30 to 8 at the Eastern Shore Conservation Center. That's CBF's new home. Organizers request you register prior to the event so they'll know how many to expect. If you'd like to know more, go to WBOC.com and click on our picture right there at the top of the page.
Well, staying on the water, year after year, the annual Waterfowl Festival is jam-packed with things to do and see. And Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker joins us now from Easton with more on what we can expect to see this year. Sean?
Yes, Jimmy and Lisa, 20,000 people attend this festival annually. You can see the tents are going up behind me, and these people aren't just coming from Delmarva, they're coming from across the country, really from all over the world. I'm here with Megan Miller, the event manager.
Yes.
How are you, Megan?
I'm doing well, hanging in there.
Great. So 45 years this festival has been going on.
Yes.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. It's a big community tradition in Easton, and I think across Delmarva we really showcase what I think is the best time of year around here, and a lot of the traditions and heritage that makes this place so special. So it keeps people coming back.
You're coming back year after year. You have a lot of things going on.
Absolutely.
I want to start off by talking about the artwork, because
Sure.
that's a big thing that people come out to see.
Yes. So we have painters, sculptors, carvers all here showcasing their work, and it's all wildlife and nature art, and a lot of it is inspired by our natural surroundings, a lot of what you see here on Delmarva. So it's very wonderful to see our natural habitat kind of showcased in the work of these wonderful artists. We have folks coming all the way from New Zealand, from California, from the Midwest, and then also some local talent too.
Now, is this for sale? Can people buy this art?
Absolutely. So all the art it's not all, super expensive, high end, a nice variety of price points, but the great part is that when you buy a piece of artwork, or even when you buy a ticket to the festival, you're supporting habitat conservation here on Delmarva and across the Chesapeake Bay region.
That's great. And you have a lot of other fun things going on, and I want you to explain to me, because I don't know what
Okay.
this is. Dock dog competition.
Yes.
I was watching videos, but what is that?
Okay, so you have dogs that line up on a dock. There's a big pool of water. So essentially their owners throw whatever toy that gets them excited, and they run and jump and splash in this huge tank of water. And some are great at it, some
sounds like
aren't.
fun.
So comedic relief, it's a great place to go.
Watching dogs jump in the water.
Yes.
Lots of demonstrations as well.
Yes, we have retriever demonstrations, we have fly fishing demonstrations, we have birds of prey demonstrations, and then also some of our artists are demonstrating as well
So you
throughout
can
the
come
weekend.
out and learn a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
And this isn't just for adults. You can bring the kids out.
Absolutely.
It's kind of a family thing.
Yes, we have kids art classes this year. We also have a kids fishing derby on Saturday and Sunday, so kids can reel in the first fish, throw it back, catch and release only. But and then also the rest of the festival is great. Dogs, kind of the festival atmosphere is great. You see a lot of strollers, a lot of people with their dogs.
Lots of food, lots of beer and wine
Yes,
tasting
my
as
favorite
well.
part. We really showcase the taste of the Chesapeake. So we've got local food vendors. So we have oysters, we have soft crab sandwiches, cream of crab soup, lots of local. Actually, right behind me will be the craft brew pub with a lot of local craft breweries and beer and wine downtown.
Okay, real quick, something important we want to talk about is the parking situation.
Sure.
Where can people park? I know you have a shuttle system that
We
kinda
do.
works.
We have free parking and free shuttle service. So we want people to park kind of at the outlying parking areas. So at Easton High School, a couple of the big lots in downtown Easton, and then the shopping centers on Marlboro Avenue are also available for parking. And there's bus stops, so just take the bus into town or wherever else you want to go, so that way we can keep the roads a little congestion free as much as we can.
Megan, thank you so much. Hey, there's so much more going on here at the Waterfowl Festival in Easton. For more information, go to our website, WBOC.com, and click on our picture at the top of the page. Jimmy and Lisa, back to you guys.
And those dock dogs, they are amazing. You got to go see those.
Okay, well, now we're going to talk dogs. Let's talk cats. We all know there are a few things that a cat likes more than an empty bag or maybe an empty box. Well, it turns out our little domestic felines at home aren't the only ones.
Oh my goodness.
This is Andre and Arthur, the Bengal tigers. This is Rain Dance, the bobcat. Love in the box. This is Aries and Orion, the pumas, also enjoying themselves. And so do.
Well, it's always fun to play with something new, and many homeowners are getting some new toys as well, thanks to cutting-edge technology. A little later, we take a look at some of the gadgets and gizmos considered the wave of the future. You have to see some of this smart stuff.
Now, what if you could turn your home into a smart home? You can, and people are. WBOC's Evan Kozlov stops by to tell us more about the digital dwelling trend and why so many people are jumping on board.
But next, the powerful story of a young girl who tried to take her life after her mother says she was bullied. Now people are trying to show their support for the family, but hear why mom says it's too little, too late.
Also going to learn what to look for when it comes to bullying. Would you know if your loved one was under attack? Well, you will after today. Delmarva Live will be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Hertrick family of automobile dealerships, your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.